Oxford Hills. Your time begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
I'm Elizabeth Levac. I'm a freshman, and it's my first year in drama. I'm a techie. A lot of costuming, makeup sometimes when they trust me.
One X is a theater festival where several high school drama clubs come together and compete with a series of 30 to 40-minute One Act shows.
Really excited. Yeah. 10 out of 10, like 11 out of 10.
We had a lot more time just Oxford Hills, like just through Oxford Hills, staying in their classroom, than we did at Wyndham. So it was just a lot of time sitting around in the classroom, and then at 6 o'clock was the first shows. I pretty much didn't know what to think the whole time, just because you see the first show and you're just terrified, because then you know that it's serious, like what you're going up against. The very first show we saw was fantastic, and it was a comedy, so it was way different from what we would have been on, like, judging scale. But it was just so fantastic that everyone, after going home after the first block, we were all just talking about how terrified we were for the next day. We got to the school super early, and we were the first in our block to go. So we started getting ready for the show really early too. It's about a mentally challenged man, Lenny, and his friend George, who go to work on a ranch. And Lenny's had some past troubles, and he gets into some future troubles, and George figures out some ways to take care of those.
As described by a fellow school's director, the performance done by the club was nothing short of a miracle. After all the schools have finished performing, there will be a dance before the results. After the dance, everyone gathers into the auditorium for awards and results.
We had all this anticipation going up, like, who's gonna be, like, oh my god. And so they started with Class B, and we were like, crap, we have to wait now. And then they were like, Class A runner-up. And I think a lot of us honestly thought Wyndham was gonna win, because Wyndham put on like a flawless comedy. Like, that was the best comedy I've ever seen from a high school group. And so so when they were like, and the runner-up is Wyndham,
Everyone was whispering, and then Corinne just made us stop.
they were like, and the winner is Oxford. And they just got out the Ox, and we all jumped up from our seats, and we were like all crying. And that's the thing that really got me, is we were sobbing our eyes out, because that's how much it meant to us that we won something finally.
It was just so crazy. I've made a lot of new friends through drama.
Many students agreed that the drama club was like a family.
We just spent an entire weekend together a few weeks ago, and we've been spending so much time so closely knit that we've gotten to know way too much about each other.